both bands out. Area competition. And so the fans having a good time in the stands. We've got a great game here tonight. 6-0 is the score. Harlingen Cardinals were able to get 2 field goals in the first half to take that 6-0 lead. Now, remember the Chargers missed 2 field goals themselves and were not able to capitalize on those opportunities. And so we end up with a 6-0 score here to start the second half. And I just want to recap. At the very end of the first half, had an exciting drive by the Harlingen Cardinals that went all the way down to about the 3 to 4 inch yard line, if you want to call it that. I mean, the nose of the football was only a few inches from that goal line. And they tried 3 times to get in, and the Charger defense held each of those times, did not let them get to score heading into the locker room. And so the Cardinals missed an opportunity to go up 12, possibly 13. So either way now, the Cardinals do receive the ball here to start the second half. They're going to try to get back what they lost at the end of the first. Return out to the 20 now. Coming across the field is number 45 for the Cardinals. Loses a lot of ground as he almost runs backwards. See if I have a number and name, and I do. That's Bobby Melendez, number 45 for the Cardinals. And it looks like he had some decent yardage going to the left side of the field. Watching the replay here. Breaks it out to the 20. Could have cut it upfield and gone further up, but he backs up all the way to the 15, runs all the way across the field, and number 9, it looks like, there for the Veteran Memorial Chargers is there to push him out of bounds. Is Kevin Fisher. So it'll be a 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals at the 24-yard line. They do have the lead 6-0. Thanks for listening live audio. Not able to show the live video as per UIL. Here we go. Number 4 for the Cardinals. That's Jesse Castro, quarterback position. Tienda in the backfield. Hand off Tienda. Right up the middle. And he's going to fall forward. Should have a first down on the first carry of the second half for Leo Tienda, number 28. Fast, compact, tough runner. Pulling guard comes across, creates a gap in that offensive line, is able to get upfield, and it will be enough for a first down. Big play to start it off for the Cardinals. Trying to make something happen. Just seems like every time they get close to making a big score, both teams have not been able to convert except for the 2 field goals for the Cardinals. Shotgun formation, sends his receiver in motion. Freeman, going to be false start, number 75 on the offense. Possibly didn't have the right call, right snap call on that one. So 5 yards is going to push them back. It'll be a 1st and 15 now. And they're going to mark this ball probably right around the 29-yard line. Not a lot of fast-moving or fast-paced offense from either of these teams tonight. Both of them have been really sticking to the run. A lot of quarterback keeper on the option play, getting 4 or maybe 5 yards per run when they're being successful. And so nothing really downfield stretch. Nothing big on the outside, bar a couple of plays. So just really efficient, short run. 28 Tienda tries to do the same thing. This time will be caught in the backfield. Big hit by number 21. That's Morgan Borland. And tries to follow his blockers out to the outside. The offensive tackle is able to seal the defensive end, but Borland just comes off the edge there, probably playing coverage, and sees that it's a run, so he makes it upfield and makes a big tackle in the backfield. So that's going to bring up a second down and 17 for the Cardinals as they are still at the 27-yard line. Shotgun formation. Jesse Castro. He has 2 running backs. One is left and right. Sends his receiver Freeman in motion. Going to roll left, but then wants to throw right. Freeman over the middle. And that's Gonzalez. Gonzalez Michael is able to come across on a deep slant about 17 yards deep, which means that he'll have enough for the first down. And so Gonzalez lined up at the outside wide receiver. They send another receiver in motion, and so that allows Gonzalez to kind of skim over the top. He cuts right into that zone defense and is able to have a sliding catch right about the 47-yard line, which is enough for a Cardinal first down. So the Cardinals will keep the chains moving. First down, same formation, same receiver in motion. This time they were going to blow it dead. False start on the offense once again to start off the first drive. The first play of this first series in the second half, they had a false start. They're going to have it again right now. So another 5-yard penalty will push them back. And twice now in a row, they'll go to 1st and 15. You can hear a little bit in the background there, the displeasure of the fans as a false start is really a mental mistake because just not paying attention, not focused on what the snap count is. So either way, 1st and 15 now for the Cardinals. Ball's on the 42-yard line. 9:30 left to go in the third quarter. They lead 6-0. Shotgun, trips left. Going to follow his running back to the outside. Going to get back not quite to the original line of scrimmage. Should bring him a second down and about 12. Watching the replay here, they ran this very effectively in the first half, where he would follow his running back, Tienda, to the outside. This time he doesn't quite make it to the outside where Tienda is. He tries to cut it up to the inside, and really there's only defenders there to wait for him. So just a gain of a yard or two on that run for Castro. Castro lining up again, has Tienda with him in the backfield. 3 receivers on his left-hand side. Second down, about 13 to go. He rolls right, wants to pass, lets it go. Caught by Michael Gonzalez on the fringe of the field there. He's going to go out of bounds, but it will be a gain of about 7, maybe 8 yards. Just easy roll out there by Castro. He does a good job in motion, gets rid of the ball. Very accurate pass to Gonzalez, once again, who had that big first down conversion just a few plays ago. This time it'll bring it to a 3rd and 3, ball on the 46-yard line. Cardinals get ready for the snap, but then they look over to the sideline. Looks like they're changing the play, so Castro goes back to his offensive line, gives them a new play. Snaps, Tienda, left side, blocker out in front, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. One man to beat down to the 8-yard line, and he'll be taken out of bounds, but not after a huge gain for Tienda. Almost a 50-yard run for Tienda, following his blocker. Number 1 on the outside breaks it. Number 33, Vasquez, for the veteran Charger, is finally able to take him down about the 8-yard line. Tienda breaking off a huge run that has not been characteristic of the 4 or 5 yard at a time plays that they've been running all night. Big play for Tienda, sparking that offense, moving them forward. 1st and 8. They've been here before, could not convert. Will they do it this series? Here we go. Handoff. In and out, up the middle. New running back on the plate. That's number 1 for the Cardinals, Rene Medina. Rene Medina was the one blocking lead for Tienda on that last play upfield. This time he gets his shot at the ball and doesn't look like he's going to get anything, maybe even a short loss. 2nd and 8 now, or they're going to call it back to 2nd and 7. 7 to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. Right at about 8 minutes, above 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 6-0. Cardinals still have the lead. Castro changing the play at the line again. Tienda's in the backfield. He has his 3 receivers to the left. They run the option out of this a lot. Snap to Castro. Option. He keeps it. Runs left. Tries to get on the inside of that tackle. And he's hammered as he tries to get close to that goal line. He'll be tackled right at the 3-yard line, it looks like. It looks like he was picked up and slammed down. So he gets upfield. Tackle goes low on him. I think that's number 33 for the Chargers. It is 33. That is Ivan Garcia, and he just tackles him right about thigh pad level, lifts him up, and puts him down. So he'll come down about the 3-yard line. 3rd and 3 now for the Cardinals. Remember, I talked about it. The end of the first half, they got way down here, could not convert. Will this be a similar situation? Trying to make something different happen. Castro rolls to his right, going to the pass this time. Play action. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. That's a big loss. Ball comes loose, but it looks like he'll be down first. 21 for the Chargers. That's Morgan Borland. Comes off the edge there. Just a missed block on Borland. Tienda was supposed to seal him up and keep him from coming upfield. He's not able to do that. So Borland comes off of that block by the running back, is able to get to the quarterback. So now they're going to bring the field goal unit out onto the field. Ball's on the 13. Holder will be on the 20. It'll make it a 30-yarder. Kick is up from here. It looks good, and it is. So the Harlingen Cardinals bang through their 3rd field goal of the night. Number 85, Giovanni Guillen. The sole scorer for the Cardinals, sole scorer for the game so far tonight. And that makes it 9-0. Cardinals go ahead, extend their lead by 3 points with 6:37 left to go in the 3rd quarter. So now you look at that Cardinal drive. Yes, they only were able to get 3 points out of that drive. Many more yards than that. But they took off almost 6 minutes of a 12-minute quarter on that long drive, and so they did a good job. More time off the clock means the Veterans Memorial team has less time to make that offense that is highly potent Less time to allow them to make something happen. So now the Cardinals will kick off to the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Again, they line up with 3 deep returners there, but it has gone to number 7 each time. That's Jeremiah Myers. I don't know if that's by design. Could be. But either way, number 7 has returned it each of the 3 times previous to returning these kicks. And again, they're going to kick it right to him. He's going to collect it about the 2-yard line, bring it out to the 10, 15, 20, space to run this time, 25, and out to the 30. So he'll match his best return. Does number 7, Jeremiah Myers. He'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. A really nice kick, and it just seems to me like they're just targeting Myers. That's the 4th time they've kicked to him directly, just putting him back there in the corner. And the last 2 times he's been able to bring it out to the 30-yard line, so he's done a good job. That was about a 28-yard return for Myers on that kickoff return. Looking down the field, seeing which quarterback they're going to come onto the field with. It looks like they're going to bring out Marcus Castillo. That's number 5. They've been switching between Castillo and Rodriguez tonight. Castillo has that really low crouch behind the center. Hands it off to Garza, I believe. That's number 28, who's their speedster. But he's just really not able to break around the edge. They're watching the replay here. Number 90 comes upfield, is able to keep contained, so forces him back up into the inside of the field where number 3, Elijah De Leon, who had that interception earlier, was right there to meet him. And so just a good job there of containing the running back. Garza likes to get outside, and he has speed to do it. Kept him inside where there was some red jerseys to help. 2nd and 9 now, under 6 minutes. Hand off. Running back to the right. It doesn't look like he'll gain. As a matter of fact, he may lose a yard. That is a running back who also doubles as a quarterback, Derek Rodriguez. And he's met quickly there at the line of scrimmage as he's trying to extend the play. And so he'll lose a yard. So that's going to bring it back to a 3rd and 10 now. Chargers come on that shotgun formation. He has 2 running backs at his side, 1 left, 1 right, with 3 receivers split out there. He's going to look to pass it this time. Going to go downfield in and out of the hand of number 2, Alfonso Vela, who was able to reach up his right hand and get a hand on the football, but just not able to bring it in. So a decent-looking pass there, probably the best-looking pass of the night for the Chargers. It was a really well-placed football right on the sideline, but just not able to bring that one in. And so that'll force a turnover on downs. The punt team is going to come out. Not turnover on downs yet. It's still waiting on this punt. But the punt unit is out on the field. Nathan Garcia. And it's blocked. Blocked by the Cardinals. And regardless of who recovered this one, the ball is going to be the Cardinals football at the 13-yard line. Watching the replay here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cardinals come up, and it's blocked by number 2, Adrian Vasquez. 4 Cardinals are able to break past that line of scrimmage. It looks like the Charger offensive line there, or their punt unit, was not able to block the 4 that just came up almost untouched right up the middle there. And number 2 was able to get, actually, he jumped so high his knee blocked the football. So that's number 2, Adrian Vasquez. And like I said, regardless of who fell on it, it was going to be turnover on down. So I didn't really see who came up with the football. But either way, the Cardinals are going to have the football at the 13-yard line with a 1st down. Speaking of number 2, Adrian Vasquez, he comes off the field limping there. I mean, he got way up in the air, folks. He was able to bat it down with his knee, it looked like. I mean, that's how high up he got and how low the punt was at the time that he was able to get there. So big special teams play for the Cardinals. Earlier, they had a fumble on special teams, making it up with that block. 1st and 10, 13. Castro hands it off. Tienda, right side, 10, breaks the tackle, down to the 5, 4, 3-yard line. Should have the 1st down, as Tienda was running hard on that play. He starts going left, and he's able to reverse field, and number 9 is chasing, and he tries to wrap up those legs, and Tienda's he's a smaller running back, but he's very powerful, and so he's not able to break him down right at that point of contact. He gets a few more yards, is able to get that 1st down. So 1st and 3 now. Cardinals have been here before, have not been able to convert to a touchdown. They have ended up in field goals. Castro in that shotgun now. Tienda hands it off. This will be a touchdown, Cardinals. Hand out to Rene Medina, number 1. No flag on the play. This will stand. Rene Medina taking the handoff, slicing through the middle of that offensive line, defensive line, and then just dives as far into the end zone as he can. Ends up about 4 yards deep. He was making sure he was going to get in that end zone. So for the first time tonight, a team is able to cross the end zone with the football in hand. The extra point is up, and it is good. This will make it a 16-0 ball game as the Harlingen Cardinals, to some, pulling off a shocker here into the third quarter as they are shutting out the Veteran Memorial Chargers, who I will remind you have a potential of putting up some big points. But the Cardinal defense has showed up tonight with a game plan that has shut down the running game of the Chargers. The Chargers don't have much of a passing game, and so shutting down that running game has really allowed the Cardinal offense to move the football. Finally, they're able to get a touchdown out of the hard work that they've been putting on their offense. But that touchdown, coupled with the 3 field goals, now makes it a 16-0 lead for the Cardinals. This game is far from over. 4:42 left to go in the third quarter. Harlingen, of course, defense getting ready to come out onto the field to make another stop. Charger offense, I'm sure they're trying to get each other psyched up on that offense side of the ball, try to make something happen that is reminiscent of the types of points they're able to put up as they did against San Benito. 57 points, they can do that. Again, it looks like it's going to go to Myers. Myers at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll break his personal best for the night and brings it out to about the 34-yard line. This is the 5th time he's touched the ball tonight on a kickoff return, and they've kicked it to him every single time. Good return there. Good blocking. Big block right there on number 6 by number 11 of the Chargers. That's Derek Rodriguez, who's quarterback / running back now / blocker on special teams. Doing a good job freeing his returner to get some yards upfield. So down at the 35-yard line go the veteran Chargers. Castillo, quarterback, still in. Hands off. Garza, speedster, outside now, trying to get that edge, breaks the tackle, spins upfield down on the 40, gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Just not able to get the edge. Defense doing a great job of getting contained on these running backs for the Chargers, which is big reason why they're not able to put the points on the board that they usually do. So able to stretch that play, push them to the sideline, and what that does is it allows more red jerseys to flow out to the football and to be there for secondary and third tackles if necessary. 2nd and 6 now for the Chargers. Castillo, 1 running back next to him. That's Garza. 4 wide receivers, 2 left and 2 right. Sends 11 in motion. That's Rodriguez. Fakes the handoff, tries to take it himself. Castillo falling forward. Maybe a loss of about a foot on that play. That's going to make up a 3rd down and about a 6.5, maybe 7 yard. And really there's just no space there. He fakes the handoff to Rodriguez. And as soon as he gets to the line of scrimmage, there's about 2 or 3 red jerseys. They're just waiting for him. There's nowhere to run for him. And so that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 now. Castillo. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left and 1 to his right. They spread it, though they don't pass much. Sandy Rodriguez in motion. Fake handoff. Pressure. Tries to get outside. He tries to flick it to his running back, Garza, but that's going to be an incomplete pass as he just desperately tried to get rid of it as number 90, that's Edwin Gasca, was putting some heavy pressure on him. Also big pressure coming from the middle of that defensive line. That's number 60. That's Travis Barnes. Really getting upfield from the defensive tackle position. He's pumped up, running off to the sideline now. And he was able to force the quarterback outside, which led him right into the arms of Edwin Gasca. Tried a flea flicker style pitch that, good thing it wasn't intercepted. Big pressure coming, almost blocked, but not. This time it will be returned. Oh, big hit again, and that's the same hit that's delivered by the same player, number 33, Ivan Garcia. Returner there would be returns Kenneth Reininger, and he catches about a 5-yard cushion. But this is the 2nd time that number 33 has just been focused on that receiver, and that Ivan Garcia puts another big hit on Reininger there. But Reininger again showing some toughness and holding on to that football. So ball will be down at the 28-yard line now. 3:07 left to go. The first 6 minutes went pretty quickly. The last 3 minutes have been a little bit slower going, but 3:07 regardless. 16-0 Cardinals. They have the football now. Castro. Hands off, Tienda trying to break it. Gets rid of an arm tackle. Upfield spins. Breaks another one to the 40, 42, 43 yard. About a 15-yard run. for Leo Tienda. Injury on the field. Tienda goes left. Heavy pressure comes in. Number 53 grabs the jersey. Can hold on as Tienda drags him for a yard or two. And then he's able just to make it upfield and a big first down. We actually have 2 players down on the field at the moment. One Cardinal, one Charger player. A lot of bodies flying around there, especially in those running situations. You have defensive linemen, linebackers, offensive linemen, other running back blockers, tight ends coming, flying all over that field. And so a lot of commotion down there. 2 players down on the field, hopefully nothing serious. As we wait to see if what the condition of those players are, as the players take a knee. Everybody on the sidelines down on one knee, respecting those players as they get ready to hopefully get up soon here. One player is up now to his feet. That's a Cardinal player, comes off the field. The trainers they're still assisting the Brownsville Veteran Memorial player. He's moving. Seems to be something possibly with his leg, so hopefully everything's okay there. They're assessing him before they even try to get him up. Hopefully all is well. So thank you again, listening live audio right now. For those of y'all listening at valleycentral.com, we've teamed up here with KHGN and bringing you this live audio broadcast here from Bogus Stadium tonight. This beautiful Friday night for South Texas high school football. We're down about 3 minutes, right under 3 minutes, 2:58 actually left to go in the third quarter, 16-0. Harlingen Cardinals lead at the moment. Big district game here tonight. You know, the Cardinals have been scrounging, have been trying to claw back into a position where they could get themselves a seat in the playoffs this coming postseason here. And the Veteran Memorial has just been cruising, barring that loss to San Benito. That's their only district loss, which was a shootout over in Brownsville last Saturday. You know, they've been doing excellent in this year, and a lot of people had tagged them to get better after last year, and last year they had a decent season. But now, you know, with a couple years of varsity under their belt now, they're a formidable opponent, and so they're trying to make a run and chasing that district title. So they're still in the runs. If Veterans Memorial are able to come out with a win tonight, they've got a shot at trying to chase that district title if somebody were to fall here with the last couple games of the season. And it's been a good standing ovation here for the player from the Chargers. They do bring the mule onto the field just to cart him off. It's a big offensive lineman there, and but he's able to get up on that in his own strength, and we're going to hope he's okay. So that's number 75 for the Chargers, Gage Rivas, senior guard, giving the thumbs up to the crowd there, and good support here from the Harlingen Cardinal side. Giving a standing ovation to the player, and I just really appreciate that. I appreciate the respect for both sides of the football. Both teams, you know, these are high school students, and they have to worry about their academics, of course, first and foremost, and then they work hard to get ready to play. And so it's good to see a sign of respect from both sides of the field for both players coming off of those possible injuries. So hopefully all is well with both of them, and we wish them the best. 1st and 10 now. Play will get underway here. Castro in that shotgun formation, kind of weird formation. He's going to set up an option to the left. It's a keeper sweep. Quarterback sweep turns out to be first down for sure. Crosses midfield out about the 44-yard line. So that was just a design quarterback sweep there. They brought in Medina, and they brought in Medina and Tienda as running backs, kind of in a weird formation offset there, but they use them as lead blockers, and so Castro took that. And you know, Castro really runs a lot of what you would call a wildcat nowadays, because a lot of the plays are just designed for him to run. There's not a lot of passing plays designed for him. 1st and 10 now for Castro. Same type of formation, same play, just to the other side now. Medina lead blocker, 40-30, 5-30. 25-20, and he'll be drug out of bounds there with the lead blocker Medina going way upfield, and that's going to be a gain of about 17, 18 yards, maybe even 20 for Castro. And if you just watch this replay here later on when you get a chance to watch it, I mean, just a lot of space to run on the outside. So they ran the same play, just the play previous, to the left-hand side, which was the wide side of the field at that time. This time they run to the right side. Lots of space to get out there. Does a good job of finding some open space. Medina just doing a great job as a lead blocker. He scored the last touchdown for the Cardinals. 16-0 now. 2:33 left to go in the third quarter. Cardinals down at the 20-yard line. Same play left side again. So they went left, right, back, left. But this time the veterans Chargers sniffed it out. They were expecting it. They were ready for it. They saw that same formation. Able to get upfield. They did a good job stretching it. The cornerback here, he just does a good job. He scoots, he scoots, he scoots. He gets out towards the sword line. That's number 21, Morgan Borland. He's able to get off that blocker, and what that does is it creates no space for the quarterback to get upfield. He's got to go sideline. Get sideline, they pinch him there, he's out. 2nd and 15, they'll lose 5 yards on that big play by number 21, Borland. They finally changed formation. They did the same formation 3 times. Now, on the 4th time, they switch it up. 4 wide receivers. Tienda on the backfield. Little misdirection play to Tienda. Tienda has 1 person to be on the outside. Yellow flag on the field, though. So hold the progress. Down to the 5. And it looks like he's going to be pushed across almost to that goal line. He'll come down about the half-yard line. However, there's a flag in the area of holding. And if it's my suspicion, it would be that it will be holding on the Cardinals. That's coming back. It was a brilliant run by Tienda. He was able to make a lot out of nothing as he really had a linebacker just trailing him the whole time and was able to get some hands on him, get his hand on him as he tried to make the corner, and he was able to break that. But either way, that's negated. That doesn't count. It comes back. So we're going to have holding as a spot foul. Replay the down. And so it's going to be marked off. It's going to look like it's going to be, wow, so it's about a 2nd and 21 about. Just beyond 20. And so they go back to that shotgun formation with 2 running backs in the back. Everything else is tight. Castro hands it off. Medina hit big time in the backyard. That's number 33. That's the big hitter of the night there. That's Ivan Garcia. And I've called his name twice before on special teams. And this time he comes in, puts the helmet right in the chest, shoulder pad on the shoulder, and he drives. That's a big hit by number 33, Garcia, who I have here on my roster. It says senior kicker. I have not seen him kick all night long, but I've been seeing him hit tonight. So big effort there by number 33, playing that outside linebacker position. 3rd and 32 now for the Cardinals. That penalty was huge. It pushed them back. And then, of course, that big hit there by Garcia, number 33, is going to cause a timeout for Harlingen. They got to try to figure something out to do here with this 3rd and very long 27. 16-0. 1:22 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Big district game tonight. Let me kind of just go over this district picture while we have this timeout for you. Sitting at the top right now, San Benito. They're undefeated in district play. They're 4-0. They did beat Brownsville Veteran Memorial, and so they do have the upper hand. Even if San Benito were to lose and Veterans Memorial were to win today, they have the tiebreaker on that. Okay, Los Fresnos now is at 3-1. They have beaten Harlingen, all right? And so they're sitting in the 2nd spot right now. Veterans Memorial then at 3-1. He is sitting right there with them. 2nd or 3rd could be toggled, right? And so Harlingen right now is 2-2. They're sitting in the 4th position. Now they have a tie record with Rivera, who is also 2-2. However, they beat Rivera, so they get the tie on that. So with a couple weeks left in the season here, we're kind of starting to see this all shape up here. And so they're really vying for the 3rd and 4th position. Those are the 2 playoff positions. And they would be able to have them get into the playoffs, even though this season has not been a great one. Memorial, even with a loss tonight, they're still sitting nice, moving on to the end of the season to be able to make a playoff berth. 3rd and 27. Lots more on the line, in my opinion, for Harlingen. Castro rolling right, looking upfield, 35-30 now, following the lead blocker. He's held as he's tackled, and he'll be spun out of bounds there. So that's going to bring up, it looks like it'll be a 4th and about 18 or so. And looking at the personnel coming in the field, they are bringing the field goal unit. This will be about a 45-yard kick. 45-yard kick for this. Yep, the holder will be right at the 35. The holder is number 14, Victor Ochoa, who runs some running back every once in a while too. And the kicker is going to be 85, Giovanni Guillen. So this is a 45-yard attempt. It's almost blocked, but the kick gets through. It looks good from here, and it is. That's a big kick. That's a big leg for number 85 right there, Guillen. 45-yarder at the high school level is impressive, folks. And he was able to do that with just about a few yards clearance on it. Could have probably pushed it on to 47 and maybe still made it. So an impressive kick there by the kicker. He knocks forth his 4th field goal of the night. He's been perfect tonight, including an extra point as well. And so him alone, he's accounted for 13 of the 19 points that's up on the board. Very impressive leading scorer here by far tonight. So 85, Giovanni Guillen, really doing an awesome job for the Cardinals here. If it wasn't for him and his accuracy, his leg tonight, Cardinals wouldn't be in this leading position as they are now with 19-point lead. So it's 19-0 now. After the 4th field goal of the night for the Cardinals, they do have that 1 touchdown. The last time the Chargers were even thinking about scoring was back in the 1st quarter when they missed their 2nd field goal. They missed 2 field goals early on in the game, and ever since then they have not even been close to a scoring position. And so the Harlingen defense, a lot of credit goes out to them tonight. They've watched and studied their film well and came up with a great scheme that has just really kept them out of that end zone. Here we go. It's another kick. Guess who? That's number 7, Jeremiah Myers. This time 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 32-yard line goes Jeremiah Myers. Huge run. 5th time they kicked to him, maybe 6th. I can't even remember now. But he has received every single one of the Harlingen kickoffs. And he makes them pay dearly this time. It's nothing fancy. He just gets upfield. He moves north and south is what he does, moving north this time. And he just puts the burners on. If it wasn't for number 17 of the Cardinals, that's Marcos Medina, he would have been gone to the house. And so a little spark there for the veterans Chargers. And via number 7, Jeremiah Myers. Gets them all the way to the 32-yard line of the Harlingen Cardinals. Castillo, quarterback in. Sends his running back out of motion. That's Rodriguez. Fakes the pass. No good. 2 tacklers there right away. Stuff him at the line. Number 44 is one of them, Isaiah Cano. So he sends Rodriguez in motion. He fakes like he's going to pass out to Rodriguez. And we know Rodriguez is also a quarterback. Maybe setting up a trick play for later. Keep an eye on for that one. He fakes the pass. By the time he does that, you have 3 Cardinals coming up front. Nowhere to run. 2nd down and 10. May get one more snap before the end of the quarter. He does. Fake handoff. Going downfield. He has Rodriguez open. Goes up for the ball, and it is an incomplete pass. Rodriguez had beat the defenders deep right around the goal line. The pass is just a little bit underthrown. If it was thrown maybe another yard ahead, Rodriguez would have been able to catch it in stride ahead. But this time it just falls a little bit short. Number 6 is there. I believe that's Felix Reina for the Cardinals. And he breaks up the play. He's able to tackle him as soon as he gets the ball touching his hands. Incomplete pass. So making an attempt to go downfield on that one, trying to pull a little surprise, didn't pay off for him. But either way, stretching that playbook now, trying to make something happen. Ball on the 32-yard line, switches field, 4th quarter now. About to get started here at Bogus Field, 19-0. 2 questions. Can the Harlingen Cardinals be able to maintain their lead? Can that defense stay stiff enough to be able to hold him? Other question from the Chargers. Can they get something going here to overcome a 19-0 deficit? 4th quarter is going to be a big one. Stay with us. Live audio here at ValleyCentral.com. Together with KHGN. Blitz coming for the Cardinals. Can see it from here. Here it comes. Pressure. Incomplete pass to number 11, Rodriguez. Saw that blitz coming. Quarterback actually made a really good read there because with that blitzing cornerback, it left the receiver wide open. He just throws a little bit high off the fingertips of Rodriguez, who he had just tried to target that last play there. And that's just an incomplete pass. So 4th and 10 now for the Chargers. That offensive unit will stay on the field. They really need to make something happen. They need to get down, get a score. So they're going to keep that offensive unit. If there's a time to pass, this is it. As a running game, which is typically off the charts, has just been non-existent tonight. Here we go. Pass pressure up the middle, and they're going to sack him for a big-time loss. Football comes loose. Doesn't matter, though, because number 14 has come upfield and disrupted everything. I'm going to watch this replay here. Pressure up the middle by number 2. I'm sorry, that's number 44, not 14. And number 44 is Isaiah Cano. And he's able to just get his hands all over that quarterback. And, man, there's nowhere for him to go. So turnover and downs. And that answered my question, folks, that the Harlingen defense has just tightened up this Veterans Memorial offense this evening here at Bogus Stadium. And has done an excellent job just containing this potent running offense. Nowhere to go for them. So a Big Red defense shows up. Get another turnover on downs. And Castro will go to work. Ball on the 37. Castro, keeper, right-hand side, tackled Initially by number 35, it looks like that's David Reineros. And then he has a little bit of help from his friends there. So trying to get upfield, follows his blocker. One of the things that I noticed about Castro is that when he tries to elude a defender, he will pick that ball up like, over his head almost to get around. You have to be careful with that. That's not a good habit. That ball can pop out easily. So going to have to fix that. I'm sure they'll go over that in film room. 2nd down and 10 now. Just over 11 left in the football game. 19-0. Cardinals trying to possibly extend the lead. Definitely take some time off the clock. Taking their time. Clock down to 6 now. This should be regular for them the rest of the game. Hand off Tienda. Tienda up the middle. Gets wrapped up, tripped up, and then finally taken out by number 35 again. That's David Reineros. Right in the middle, playing linebacker for that veterans squad. 3rd down. About 6 to go, maybe 5. They will call it 5. Ball on the 42-yard line. Harlingen going to spread it out this time. 4 wide receivers, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Castro looks over to the sideline. Again, there is absolutely no rush right now. Letting the clock wind down. 10 on the play clock now. Going to let it run down to probably 5, I would imagine, maybe 6. It's at 5 now. 4. Going to have to get it off. 2 now. They do. Snap. Tienda, left and right. Breaks it. Past the first down marker. Breaks another tackle. Up to the 40. Outside now. Chased. Finally tackled about the 37-yard line. Tackled from behind by number 21, Morgan Borland. I'm going to walk you through this replay right here. He goes up the middle. Big block there. 1, 2, 3 broken tackles. And finally on the 4th, he's able to be taken down. But he's just a tough runner. This is the toughest I've seen him run all season. And he's just running with a purpose tonight. And he's just hard to bring down. So you're not going to get him with an arm tackle, that's for sure. 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. Ball on the 38-yard line. Castro waiting the snap. Again, they're not taking, they're taking their time. They're not going to go fast at all. Hand out to Medina this time. Medina, who is fast, brings a little change of pace there. He's able to slash up the middle, gain about 3 yards on the play. Number 42 looks like is on the tackle. That's number 42, Alejandro Guevara. But not before getting 3. So 2nd and 7 now, as Medina doing a good job of getting upfield. The best thing about this drive so far, of course, is moving the chains. But second to that, and some would argue first, is that they're taking the time off the clock. Already 3 minutes shaved off here in the last quarter. And so they're down to single digits again on the play clock. 6, 5, 3, 2, and they do get the snap off. Medina now cuts it back up the middle, space to run, trying to strip it, too late. 1st down for the Cardinals. Medina running hard right up the middle, takes the handoff, gets right behind number 75, and once he breaks past that defensive line, he's got linebackers, and he's been dragging linebackers with him. So big block there. I mentioned number 75, that's Steven Zapata. Just doing a great job, and Medina, Tienda is a smaller back, so he can kind of just get right up behind that offensive lineman. He hides there, can't see him from the defensive side of the ball, and then at the last second he makes his move, and then he comes out of that offensive line, and then he gets upfield really quickly. So a good strategy there for Tienda. 1st and 10 now, ball on the 26-yard line. Castro calling for the snap. Snapped, hands off, misdirection at Tienda. This time he will be met in the backfield by the veteran Charter defense, about 3 or 4 guys. Number 20 is there. That's Brandon Martinez. But really, number 64 for the Chargers made that happen. That's Alejandro Chaires. And what he does off that defensive end position, he just sets a contain. And so it forces Tienda back up into the middle where he has help from other linebackers, defensive linemen. And so just a really good job on that contain. Really what Harlingen has been doing to Brownsville veterans, that was shown there by the Brownsville veterans Memorial defense. 2nd and 15, big loss on the play. Castro looking for the play from the sideline. 8-7 on the play clock. Gonna have to move quickly to get this one off. 4, 1, and he does barely get it off. Looks downfield, passes. Short pass, couldn't tell if it was deflected or not, but that pass was intended for number 8, Dominic Freeman. Watching the replay now. He takes it, he steps back, he throws it. No, not deflected, just a really short pass. Did not get it out to his receiver. 3rd down and 15 now. Ball is on the 31-yard line. Now remember that Guillen Mr. 85 Giovanni Guillen was able to bang a 45-yarder earlier. Right now they're set up at a 48. So on this third down, they can get a few yards. Could give another shot for a long field goal. Castro now. Waiting. Tienda takes it. Reverse. Reverse to Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to make something happen. He's going to gain maybe a yard on that. Lots of yards run. Not a lot of yards gained. On the reverse for Gonzalez. He gets it up to the 30-yard line. Fourth down now and about 14 or so. And the ball's on the 30. That makes it a 47-yard field goal, but does not look like they're bringing Guillen onto the field. I mean, as money as he has been tonight, I would give him a shot to make something happen. And as long as one's been 45 tonight, I'd like to see him try to make a 47. But it doesn't look like we're going to get a chance this time. They're going to keep the offense out on the field. 4th and 14. 6:40 left to go in the ball game. 19-0, Cardinals lead. Fake handoff. Castro going up the middle. He's going to gain about 4 yards, get right back to the original line of scrimmage. They're just going to give the ball right over. I don't know about that play call. I don't understand what the strategy was on that. I would believe that it would have been really neat to be able to see Guillen try to bang a 47-yard field goal. And I think he could have done it with what he's been doing. So I'm sure he's a team player. I'm sure he's not disappointed. So either way, Veterans Chargers will get the ball. It looks like they'll get it right about the 24-yard line. So they have a long field to work with. 6:30 left to go. Veterans Memorial does have all 3 timeouts left. 6:30 left to go in the ball game. They're down 19-0. Harlingen has just done an excellent job in the second half of clock management. They've been able to keep the ball for quite a while. Rodriguez is back in at quarterback now. And he's the one that passes a little bit better. He connects with his receiver number 2 on the outside. That's Alfonso Vela. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards on that one. And so Rodriguez is back in. He's number 11. He's been in the game pretty much the whole time on offense. He just runs a running back when he's not running quarterback. But now he gets a chance at quarterback. A little bit different looking formation, but they're going to do a lot of the same. A little pass out to the outside flats there, trying to catch his receiver in motion there in stride. Just drop back, 1-2, looks to the left, tries to connect. Just ahead of his receiver there, incomplete pass. 3rd and 6 now for the Chargers. I mean, really at this point, you have to believe it's for every spot on this field is 4 down territory. You're down 19-0. You got to make something happen. Blitz coming. It does come. High snap. Fumbled. Ball on the ground. Pile up there on the 20-yard line. They're going to call 4th down. So 4th down for the Chargers. Watching it. Wow, that's a high snap. And being athletic, Derek Rodriguez was able to jump up and actually get his right hand on it, which kept him from going to the end zone. That would have gone all the way to the goal line, folks. That would have been disastrous for Veterans Memorial, because more than likely Harlingen would have been able to jump on that way down there. And so saving a possible safety or just really, really, really bad field position. Either way, the punt unit does come out onto the field here with a 4th and 13. Harlingen's going to lay back. They're going to try to get a good return off of this one. Reininger drops the punt, but is able to pick it up. And he breaks a big tackle. 45-40 now, 35-30, 25, all the way down to the 19-yard line goes Kenneth Reininger. I'm going to walk you through this replay here. A decent-looking punt. Reininger catches it, muffs it. Really what happens is it bounces out of his hands about the 45-yard line on the opposite end of the field, and he breaks one major tackle, spins out of it, and is able to get upfield quickly. And just a quick little guy there. I mean, he's able to get upfield, maneuver in and out of defenders, and he's all the way down to the 19-yard line. And so the Cardinals get the ball back with better field position after they punted it, or try to go for it on 4th down, I'm sorry. And so maybe the strategy worked out well, and I will stand corrected. So here we go. 1st and 10 now. Ball on the 18-yard line. That's why I'm up in the booth and coach is down on the field. Big space to run for Tienda. That should be a Cardinal touchdown, as nobody will touch him. Massive gap to the right-hand side of the offensive line. 54 kicks out the defensive end. The linebacker got stuck right behind the defensive end, which created a lane about the size of width of a semi-truck there. He's able to get upfield untouched, and number 28, Tienda, is able to get into the end zone. That's the 2nd touchdown for the Cardinals tonight. Both of them are runs, one by Medina, one by Tienda. The rest of the points have come from number 85, Guillen. Guillen in for the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up. And it is good. So that's going to make it a 26-0 ball game here with 5:01 left to go in the football game. And the Cardinals are able to make it happen again on defense. And Veterans Memorial gets the ball back. They have a chance to make some spark happen there, and the defense is really strong, puts the pinch down on them, creates a punting situation, and then they're able to do something with special teams. So special teams are able to get that. Reininger just with a very impressive return on that one, muffing the football. It's a little fumble, picks it up, breaks a big tackle, and then just runs downfield for about 35 yards. And then next play, Tienda does what he does best. He finds an opening, he hits it hard and goes, and that time nobody touched him. So that's another touchdown for the Cardinals, 26-0. Some would call it a shocker, like I said earlier, just because Veterans Memorial has been able to roll this year. Their offense has been impressive, and so for the Cardinal defense to pitch a shutout is very impressive here in Bogus Stadium. And that's the thing about Harlingen Cardinal football. You can never count them out. They are a playoff team. They're used to being there, and so. Oh, man, that kick almost turns into an onside. We do have a penalty on the field. They kind of squibbed that one, right? They tried to kick a really low bouncing type of kick, but it ran into a guy on the front line for Veterans Memorial. That's number 1, Polo Cantu. Bounced off of him, but he had the presence of mind to jump on it. Personal foul. Number 24 on the kicking team. That's a 15-yard penalty. Okay, so there's a personal foul on the Cardinals on the kicking team. That's a personal foul, late hit. And so the ball would have been, I don't know, about the 45-yard line, 46-yard line or so. That's going to be a 15-yard march off down to the 37 of the Cardinals. So the Veterans Memorial get a big break on that one. Number 1, that squig kick turned into onside kick. Gave him great position, plus 15 yards. They take over at the 37-yard line. Rodriguez is the quarterback in. Garza has it on the outside, tries to get upfield about 4 yards or so before he's tackled, and just has not been able to find the edge, has not been able to find the edge to get outside, to get some space. You know, what Garza is really good at is what just happened for Tienda. If he can find some space on the outside, he can go and nobody will catch him. So that has not been able to be produced for him tonight, and because of that has really just slowed down that running game. 2nd and 7 now for the Chargers. Hands off. Myers is hit in the backfield, but he somehow pitched it to another guy coming across. He's coming across to the 40 to 35, and that's number 2, Alfonso Vela. I mean, that tricked me up here in the booth. So I'm going to watch this replay here. Myers takes it. Looks like he's going to be tackled, and as he's being tackled, he just hands it off to his buddy who's close to him, kind of like almost an inadvertent flea flicker or something. And he saw Vela right next to him. I don't know if that was designed or not, but either way, Vela ends up with the football. But he really doesn't do much with it. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 6 to go. Under 4 minutes to go now in the football game. 26-0. Harlingen Cardinals lead with a commanding lead. It's going to be a pass. Rodriguez looking downfield. Has a receiver open. Caught. Oh, no. In and out of his hands. That's Myers there. He had daylight to the end zone.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 2 on the defense. That's a 15-yard.
Myers gets into an open area where there is nobody within 5 yards of him. That ball is right in the breadbasket, goes in and out. Folks, if he would have caught that, that would have been a touchdown Chargers. Now, what happened at the end of the play, though, another penalty, another mental penalty for the Cardinals here, in that it was a roughing the passer penalty. That's another 15-yarder. That's going to march the Chargers downfield again. So another penalty against the Cardinals. Now it's going to make it a 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. But they wish they had that touchdown pass right there, I'm sure. Rodriguez halfway hands it to Garza. It looked like Garza really wanted to keep it, and Rodriguez really wanted to keep it as well. So Rodriguez ends up pulling it from Garza. I'm watching the replay here. Garza had it well in the side of his rib cage there, and it just looked like Rodriguez pulled it back, kind of took it back. I guess he saw something he liked, and sure enough, he got about 9 yards on that run. So Rodriguez gets him down all the way to the 9-yard line. So it should be a 2nd and 1. 3:36 left to go. Clock should be running. There it goes. Rodriguez will keep it again, down 5. Should make the end zone here at the corner. That's a touchdown for the Chargers. Rodriguez on the keeper. just able to get around the edge there. And again, he halfway handed it to his running back and just kind of stayed running with him and then pulls it back from the running back, really just trying to create a little bit of confusion, who has a football type deal. And really what should happen in that is the defense will be assigned to the running back, somebody to the quarterback. Somebody broke their assignment there. So Rodriguez was able to get on the outside edge, sprint to that pylon there, and they're going for 2 points now. So it's a 26-6 game. Castillo now the quarterback in. Rodriguez comes out. Pass it to the back of the end zone. It's intercepted, and they're going to just kneel that one down. So, barring any possible fumble or anything like that, that's Elijah De Leon, I believe. That's that number 6. No, that's Felix Reina, I'm sorry. Reina doing an excellent job there of coming up with the interception for the Cardinals. And so that bars that extra 2 points. It was 26-6 ball game. I mean, folks, it's really a 3-touchdown score. Crazier things have happened. The Veterans Memorial does have all 3 timeouts left. It's 3:27. I'm anticipating that we're going to see an onside kick here from Veterans Memorial. More than likely, they're going to come, try to get recovery, and try to push it downfield. So this game is not over yet. 26-6. Stay tuned with us right now. Live audio at valleycentral.com. Again, thanks for listening. Again, we're not able to show the live video during Friday night football games as per the UIL rule, and so we can only bring you live audio. But thanks for tuning in. From all over the place. I know we have some people listening across the state, sometimes out of the country. And so wherever you are tonight, I hope you've enjoyed a good football game. Brought to you here, valleycentral.com, KHGN. The great team here at KHGN bringing this broadcast together for us so we can enjoy some Friday night football from wherever we are. 3:27 left in the football game. 26-6 is the score now. And Veterans Memorial, again, I'm anticipating that they're going to come out and they do. They come out in that onside kick formation. They're overloading it heavy to their left side of the field. And it's going to be a hopper. Oh, and it hits a Memorial player. So it's going to hit him before the 10 yards, I believe. And that's Cardinal football either way. So either way, Cardinals are going to recover this. I'm going back here and seeing where it hit him. It hit him right about the 5-yard marker. There should have been a penalty on the field there. It's not supposed to touch him until it gets past that 10-yard. But either way, Cardinals recover that. It would have been declined anyway. And so this is going to be a 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 47-yard line. It is an illegal touch, but they're going to decline that. And that's what the referee is explaining on the field. So 1st and 10 now. Ball on the 46, 3:27. The Cardinals well in command of this ball game. We do have the starting team still on the field, Jesse Castro, along with Tienda, who busted that big-time run. Tienda will get the handoff again this time, trying to add to his yardage tonight. 45-40. He's got the outside edge, 35. He's going to stay in bounds. He does a good job. He gets close to that sideline, and he just dives back towards the center of the field. And what he does in that is he keeps that clock running. And so they don't want to get a clock stop. They're going to get a momentary clock stop because of the first down. They got to move the chains. As soon as they're set, they'll run that clock again. So he does a good job. Great presence of mind there, maturity for Tienda to understand that he wants to keep that clock running. So now it's 3:17-15 now, running down 26-6 here at Bogus Stadium. Barring a big turnover from Veterans Memorial, if Harlingen can just continue protecting the football here, moving it downfield, they should be able to close this game out. Play clock down to 5 now. Castro going to keep this one. Gets behind his running back, cuts it back to the inside. Big gain on this one. 15, down to the 10-yard line he goes. And it looked like it was going to be a gain of about 4 or 5 yards, and all of a sudden he just emerges out of the backside of a pile. He follows 78, 75. And 75 gives him just a good little seal block right there. That's number 75, Steven Zapata. I've mentioned him before. Zapata just does a really good job on run plays from what I can tell. He gets upfield, and he gets 5-7 yards deep. He gets to that second, third layer even sometimes. He's able to put a block on a linebacker or safety. And when you have an offensive lineman that can do that, you're going to get some long runs because they're sealing off that second and third level, which usually breaks the big runs downfield like we saw from Tienda. And right there was a really good, decent run from Castro. Which should have been about a 5-yard run, ends up being about a 15. So 1st and 10 now, down at the 12-yard line for the Cardinal offense. 2:24 just ticking down. I will mention the Veterans Memorial does have 3 timeouts. They're not burning one. I don't know what the strategy is. They may not try to burn one and hold it in case they get the ball back. Tienda now. Speedy, strong runner trying to get upfield there. Someone losing a helmet on there. Watching this, and this time just a lot of congestion there in the middle. And number 44, Ibarra, does a great job of just putting a shoulder pad there in the sternum of Tienda, and is able to stop him pretty promptly there. So a gain of about maybe 3 yards or so. It's going to bring up a second down and 7 about. Maybe a long 6 here. They're under 2 minutes now. Taking their time again, no rush. And also no calling a timeout from the Veterans Memorial side, which is interesting. 26-6. And really, Veterans just was not able to get anything going. They had such good movement last series because of 2 huge 15-yard penalties. All right, handoff. Medina this time had a touchdown from earlier. Will not happen this time. He's tackled, wrapped up on the outside. And I believe that's 33, and it is. Called his name quite a bit tonight. That's Ivan Garcia. He's the big hitter for tonight. I mean, he's been all over the place, and when he makes his presence known whenever he's able to make a tackle. So Ivan Garcia, number 33, for the Chargers, been an outstanding defensive player. Also on special teams, really when he's made his presence known. 2 big-time hits on punt teams. So either way, third down now, 4 to go. Right at about a minute. They will take this one under a minute because the play clock's right at about 10 now. So it'll be 50 seconds, 45 seconds by the time this play is over. 3rd and 4 here for Castro. And you'll hand it off. Tienda, in and out, trying to get upfield. Gains about 2 yards, keeps it in the center of the field. It's going to bring up a 4th down. I'm not seeing a timeout called by the coaches for Veterans Memorial. I'm watching the coaching staff. And nobody's rushing to the right. They have all 3 timeouts left, choosing not to use them. Down to 30. And really the Cardinals, they have 20 on the play clock, 23. So they're going to run this one down to 3 seconds, probably snap it, scramble around, and that'll be game because they're not going to be able to get another play out after this. So down to 10 seconds down the play clock. Of course, they don't want to get a penalty and delay of game because that'll extend the game, but just really going to just try to make it happen. 2 seconds down, they snap it. Tienda's going to take it. We're down to 2. Penalty on the field. There's a touchdown. But I have a feeling it's coming back. It is holding.
10-yard penalty. We'll replay. 4th down.
All right, so here's the deal. We're going to get one more play here. So that's the end of the ball game, folks. We're down to 0.8 seconds on the clock. They're going to move the ball back. It'll be 4th down. They're going to run the play. Regardless of what happens, I imagine they're going to maybe run around for a few seconds and just go down. This will be the last play of the football game. It's going to end up 26-6 here. They do go victory formation. So this should be a 26-6 football game here. I'll just wait just in case I don't put my foot in my mouth here. And yep, they're just going to kneel it now. So 26-6 game, big time win for the Harlingen Cardinals here at Bogus Stadium. They really needed this win. What that does for them, it puts them at 3-2, and it puts Vets at 3-2, and so they've got the win over Vets, and so that gives them a tiebreaker possibility there. Now, there's still a couple games left to go in the season, right? So just keep in touch with both of these teams. This whole district's going to play out. I believe at the very top, San Benito's pretty well and secure, either in the 1st or 2nd spot. Los Fresnos is up there as well. But, hey, a lot could happen in 3 and 4. And so the playoff picture is starting to come together little by little. But Harlingen really doing a really good job of getting a chance to move up